What's something that's considered cost-saving but actually makes no difference in the big picture? My dad was a real cheapskate. He had a good job and made decent money, but he was obsessed with saving every penny. He'd do things like drive miles out of his way to save a few cents on gas, or spend hours clipping coupons to save a few bucks on groceries. He even refused to buy new clothes, instead opting to wear the same old, worn-out clothes for years. But the worst was when he refused to pay for air conditioning in the summer. We lived in a hot, humid climate, and it would get unbearable in the house. My mom and I would be sweating and miserable, but my dad would insist that we just needed to tough it out and use fans instead. He'd even get mad if we tried to turn on the AC when he wasn't home. It wasn't until I was older that I realized how ridiculous it was. My dad was saving maybe $50 a month on the electric bill, but we were all suffering for it. And the irony was that he would then go and spend hundreds of dollars on some new gadget or tool that he didn't really need. Eventually, my mom had enough and started turning on the AC when my dad wasn't home. He would get mad, but she didn't care anymore. She told him that if he wanted to save money, he could find other ways to do it, but she wasn't going to suffer in the heat anymore.